Hello, everybody. This is Kai Jing here, your friendly Google Classroom assistant. I'm excited to take you on my virtual classroom tour today. So, welcome to my virtual classroom and enjoy the tour. So, Dom has covered on what Google Classroom is all about and why we are using it to augment teaching. I'll be sharing with you guys how you can start your classroom today and how to add co-teachers and students to your classroom. Next, I'll also be sharing with you the basic features of Google Classroom, how to assign work, give feedback, and return assignments to your students. And lastly, Dom and I will be taking questions and we'll try our best to answer your questions. So let's begin on our journey. So firstly, you can go to Chrome. Okay, go to your browser, click on Google Apps. So in G Suite, you will see Google Classroom. Okay, so this is how my Google Classroom looks like. I have all my classes over here. I will let you take a look at my Sec 1 class, which is Sec 1 SG3 Math class. So all my students are on board. Okay, so firstly, let me show you how you can invite students and teachers into your classroom. So just click on People. So under Teachers, you can actually add more co-teachers to help you manage your Google Classroom. Okay, so you can just type in a person's email address over here and click on invite. So same for students, you can click on this button over here to invite your students. So type their email, it has to be a Gmail account, and invite them via the link. Okay, so this is how you add your students. Okay, let's go back to the main page again. So this is my main page. I can share anything with my students. Okay, these are all the assignments that I have posted. Okay, I can go on to classwork now. This is the page where I assign work to my students. So these are the work that I've already assigned to them since the start of full HBL. Okay, if I would like to assign more work, I can click on create. I can either give assignment, quiz, a question, post materials, or to reuse post. So once I click on assignment, I can put in the title. Let's say I am giving a chapter 5 work. Under instructions, I can let the students know what they're supposed to do. So let's say complete work on foolscap paper and take a picture of your work and submit in PDF format. I can add I can add through Google Drive, I can add a link or even a YouTube video. Okay, but right now I want to add a file. Okay, so I can put in my students' work, upload it. Okay, my students' work is here. So I can ensure that they can edit their file directly. Okay, so this is just revision work, so no points needed. I can put ungraded. Due date at the end of the week, I will need them to submit their work. And the topic is chapter 5 work, so I'm going to click on chapter 5. So if rubrics are necessary, you can click on rubric. Okay, you can even import it from your Excel files. And then assign. Okay, so it will appear over here. Okay, so this is how I assign work to my students. By the time I assign the work, they will all receive a notification because they would have already downloaded the Google Classroom app on their phones. So they will receive a notification that work has been assigned to them and they will have to complete it by a certain time. Okay, so for example, I've given them revision work this morning and 4 has already turned in. Okay, so let's look at their work. Okay, so this is how it looks like when I click in. Okay, so let's look at Gwyneth's work. So Gwyneth has taken a picture and submitted as a PDF file, as you can see. If you would like to mark on your laptop directly, you would have to download the extension called Kami. Okay, so once you have the extension, you can immediately mark on the tablet, the interface. So with my stylus, okay, I can actually mark my students' work. Okay, so let's say this is correct. Okay, that's right. Okay, looks good. All right, so for math, it's easy. Okay, this is correct. Okay, so you get an idea how it's going to be like if you were to mark on it. Because you can say things like good effort. Okay, I can also add a private comment. Okay, they shouldn't be writing on 2 columns, so maybe I will tell her to avoid writing in 2 columns. Right, good effort. I'm not done with my marking, but just want to show you how it's like to return. So maybe I'll post this comment and immediately Gwyneth will receive a notification that I've replied her and I can return her work. Okay, so I click on return. Once I've returned my students' work, they can look at my feedback, do corrections, and resubmit their work. Okay, so let's go back to my Google Classroom. So that's for assignments. I can also grade my students' test. So for example, view assignment. Okay, I can grade my students' work. So as you can see, this paper is upon 20. So work is all graded over here. So as you can see, I've given my students fair bit of work. I can go to grades and I have a clearer picture of who has done their work and who has not submitted their work, and all their marks are all in as well. So the interface is very clean, very organized, and that is what I like about Google Classroom. So these are the things you can do. Of course, there are more. If you are to assign essays, for example, you can get students to work on the essay together on Google Doc. So if you are interested, we can explore more together. Okay, so I'll now leave the time for Q&A, and I'll stop this video right here. Thank you everyone for being so patient and for watching the entire video with us. Goodbye.